So what is going on, guys? So basically, I want to talk about why dating apps suck in 2025. And basically, we have to take it back, a couple years back, to when dating apps first got introduced to the market. I know they've been around for a long time, but I want to talk about one app in particular that pretty much just like revolutionized everything and has landed us to where we are today now. And that was when Tinder first launched, right? Some of you guys might not remember it, but for you guys that got to experience it, when Tinder first launched, it was like the floodgates open, man, right? It was the Tinder revolution. It revolutionized the whole dating market, and it sexualized the whole market as well, right? In the sense that, if you were on that app, you know exactly what you were there for. And it's just like it expanded horizons, right? To the point where you had easier access to a larger demographic and a larger radius available at your disposal, all in one app. Um, and it really changed everything, right? I think during that initial wave, everyone was kind of curious and was just kind of experimenting. And then, you have all these other apps that kind of followed. So now you have, fast forward to today. Now you have Hinge, and then you also have Bumble. Bumble, if you guys recall, it used to have that feature, or it was set up in a way that is differentiated itself from other dating apps in the sense that women had to make that first move, right? Which goes against norms, right? Like women are never the first to reach out to men, but that was the case, and as you can see now, that didn't really work out too well, right? It just goes against just nature or woman's nature, and it just doesn't feel right either, right? And like on the opposite end, like it just doesn't feel right that women have to make that first initial move. Um, and as you can see, that it's no longer around, right? Women don't have to make that first initial move. But I think that just in the dynamics that it's having on society, I really want to like hone in on that, in the sense that it's changed the dating market, it's changed relationships, um, the expectations, that these dating apps have placed, especially when I'm talking about women, is it's very high, and it's creating this false illusion, right? In the sense that you know they always think that they can find a bigger catch, right? And if you really just kind of like take a step back and you kind of just look at the differences in both women and men and how they experience dating apps is very completely different from one another, right? Um, Especially when it comes to the mindset, right? Women operate out of abundance and men don't, right? Meaning that women get all this attention from men, and most men would never get that attention from women, or at least in the level that women experience it. So women, they can continue swiping, they'll get all these matches in comparison to men, right? Most men, especially on dating apps, it's like a very small percentage that get likes or the likes, right? Um, and so when we look at that abundance mindset, they're most likely to just, swipe left or, just not entertain majority of men, right? And even when they do get a match, the problem is that they have that idea lingering that maybe I can get a bigger catch, right? There's something greater out there still, right? Maybe if I can just continue swiping or keep, trying on these dating apps, I'll be able to get more and more and more because I have this resource available at my disposal, right? And so I can guarantee you, right? I can guarantee you that a lot of women that are in relationships still have a dating app secretly, right? Because it's that idea that I keep talking about that lingers where you have this access that's easy to a large group of men in a large radius as well, that you can always get that bigger catch, right? And I think that their expectations or their tolerance